Hello, anybody, somebody, nobody, whoever may never see this. This is Siegfried Alexander Faust, the Whiff. Come back and choose some more Warhammer 40k. This could be an army update to the Dark Angels. I've already given the list from the Battlescribe over to Google Drive, so people can grab it here. And I've updated the mod now as well for the Space Marines for Tabletop Simulator on Steam for anybody that wants it, and it's all pre-yellow scribed and ready to go. I took out Lionel Johnson. This is due to him losing the -1 to wound, and his points aren't really changing. He's still a beast. Unless I'm mistaken, he doesn't have a feel no pain, and he can get screwed on mortals. Yeah, he's really, really good still. But that's in like most situations where he's gonna be able to just fight things in melee, and they might have a high AP value or something. But he himself is good against like infantry. So if he has to trade up, he can't really kill a knight that easily. But he's gonna be able. He's just gonna sit there in combat. He is still a absolute machine. But if you get a 1 or 2 on the invul roll, then that forces you to use CP for CP reroll. So if you don't have the CP, he's gonna take some big damage, especially if it's a Melta or something, because he doesn't have a FMP. So right now, I think he's really cool. I think there's a little bit of hate on him, like meta wise, but I still think he's really cool. I was toying with the list in some other ways. Like I basically took him out, and I took out the 2 3-man squads of Black Knights to afford a thing of intercessors, so you can get sticky, and then for the objectives, and 3 Armiger Warglaves. I mean, they have thermal spears built in, which is going to be nice. You also have some heavy hitting Terminator killing attacks and sweeping attacks. I feel, and because they're T10, they're going to just be able to compensate just fine. So while I would love to have the line back in the list, I feel like this is overall a better improvement. I toyed around with it for a while. While you can run the Chaplain on bike, I believe, with more Ravenwing Knights, and you can run a Lieutenant along with Azrael to make the Stern Guards have lethal hits. The thing is with that, which is kind of weird, is that you want their wound roll, so you can get 6s to get dev wounds. So while that could be good in some instances, because you're just going to get the -1s anyway, they could still get cover bonus. So what you really want is just the dev wounds to farm, because that way they can still trade up against a tougher opponent. And while lethal hits, again, is still good, you're giving them a chance to save, and I'd rather just take my chances with getting more dev wound rolls. And it would also change the list where you wouldn't be able to, you'd have to take out the intercessors effectively to add the lieutenant. So if you really want to do that, you can maybe fiddle with the numbers, but I just like the idea of having a sticky objective on my backline if it's necessary, and that way I don't even have to worry about it at all. Or I can just have these dudes march up behind the Deathwing Knights or try to go into the middle, and if I can get that thing in the middle, then I can just push in for the rest of the game, and that's pretty nice in my opinion. Without further ado, thanks for watching, take care, and game on, gamers. Later, bye.